Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Mahlobo and this is my YouTube channel. So today is my very first makeup related video and I am very excited for it, and I hope that you guys enjoy it and it is very helpful. As you have seen in the title, it is a foundation routine or foundation hacks, not really hacks but like foundation tutorial basically, and I correct little mistakes or common mistakes that we do when it comes to applying our foundation and the whole process leading up to it and during it. So yeah, that is today's video, and basically we're just doing face, no eyes. And yeah, like I mean, look at this flawless, flawless foundation routine, guys. This thing, I mean so I do hope it is very helpful to you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe because I know you will enjoy this content, and don't forget to like and comment. Continue watching to learn some tips and tricks for your foundation routine. So the first thing that is very important when it comes to flawless foundation application is your skin. Obviously, considering that is the base that you put your foundation on and all the 50 other layers that you're gonna put on your face, it's important that it's well cared for, it's healthy, it's hydrated, and it's happy before you can put anything else on it. Because if your skin is happy under, and that doesn't necessarily mean clear skin, but if your skin is happy under, then the way that your foundation applies and your concealers and your powders and all that will definitely reflect that your skin is happy, and you'll just look like a painting. So anyway, I have cleansed and toned my face, and I applied those eye patches just for my under eyes, just to give them some juice, some happiness, some you know what. So now I'm going to go in with all my skincare products. So for me, the most important thing for my skin is for it to be hydrated, because I have dry skin, dry sensitive skin, and I have eczema. Before we apply any makeup related product to the skin, we should actually let it dry first. Like, you can't have moisturizers and serums and creams and the whole thing going and unsettled into your skin, and then you go on with many other layers on top of that. Your makeup is gonna look streaky, cakey, patchy, all the ratatata things you can think of. So we're gonna give this like a good 2 minutes to just melt into the skin and get absorbed by the skin. And yeah, I will give out advice here and there on things you can do to make it look more matte, but today's focus is gonna be a more not too matte, not too dewy type of makeup look, but it is gonna be catered to most skin types, being dry and oily skin, but more favorable to obviously the dry skin hands, because I'm a dry skin hand. So we can go right into our foundation routine. So the second thing that we are going to address, considering that skin is important and making sure that your moisturizer and all the products that you put on your skin before applying your foundation was the first thing. The second thing is priming. Priming your skin is very important. Primers function as something that protects your skin, puts a layer in between your skin and your foundation and all the makeup that you're about to put on, and also it serves to make sure that you have a flawless foundation application and have a certain finish. We are going to go in with the Rose Glow Hydrating Illuminating Primer. So some people tend to have certain things on their face that usually don't get covered by just foundation alone, and that could range from redness in the skin, some acne or inflammation, blemishes, dark spots, or even just like extra hair like I have around my mouth, which can appear on top of every other makeup product that you have on your skin, and nobody likes that. I personally don't like that. So what we're gonna do is color correct, right? There are different types of ways to color correct, but for the most common things, which are blemishes, you'd use just a really lighter concealer to cover all those. But as for this area here around my mouth, if I do feel like it looks a bit darker and I am going for a full glam, which is what we're going to be doing today, I will color correct around my mouth.
I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal and a concealer brush just to apply that around my lip area, let it dry a bit, and then blend it in with the damp beauty blender.
So we're going to get right into the foundation aspect of this. You must obviously buy a foundation that matches your skin tone, guys. This is obviously very important because I mean, you don't want to be looking 10 shades lighter or 10 shades darker than you actually are, but 1 or 2 shades lighter or darker isn't a chain smash. Also, it's very important to know what's your undertone, and you know, you can obviously Google that. There are different types of undertones, and make sure that when you're purchasing a foundation, do your research on the foundation. It genuinely doesn't kill you to do research on a foundation before you go purchase it. Obviously, in these times, we're not trying to be at the shop forever, guys. So doing your research is literally going to save your health right now. And you can use a beauty blender or a foundation brush or a face brush, whatever makes you happy. I'm just going to put some face mist setting spray. So let's speak about the application, right? It's better if you dab the product in rather than just like sweeping through. So just dab your foundation all over. We need to blend that foundation all over into the neck. Here, guys, please don't leave this area, and into the hairline. I don't care who has what to say, but you guys are gonna need to start blending your foundation into your hairline. And another tip is, don't pack on your foundation too much. Like, apply a thin layer and then build it up. Before building it up, guys, let the first layer settle. A lot of foundations are buildable, but when you apply them on top of each other, when you apply layers on top of each other without letting for them to settle into the skin, then they just become cakey and they don't do what they're supposed to do, and then people cry and say that foundation or certain foundation isn't buildable. The Studio Fix foundation isn't like too drying or too matte, but it is low-key a matte foundation. But if you do use this and you feel like it's too dewy for you because maybe you have oily skin, what you can do is right after applying your primer, apply some setting powder, especially to problematic areas. I was supposed to do that, but I forgot, but it's not a train smash for me. But to your problem areas all over your face, especially translucent powder, so powder that is of your skin tone. If you look like me, a white powder isn't translucent powder to you. But for the most part, that is my flawless foundation routine, guys. It really is important to follow these steps to make sure that your foundation looks as flawless as can be, and that you do get the desired finish that you want. We're still going to continue with like concealer, contour and whatnot, but it's not going to be as detailed as this foundation routine has been, but we're going to just add it in just because, yeah. I'm also just going to do my eyebrows while I wait for this to dry down. The double wear concealer. I'm just gonna take the same concealer but in deep warm to conceal my eyebrows on top. I'm gonna let that dry down a bit more because I feel like it's still movable a lot, so I'm gonna let it dry down just a tad bit, and then I'm gonna go into my contour. So to wrap up, the last thing I am going to say about foundation routines is that you must set your face. Like, whether it be dusting a light powder over it, whether you are wearing foundation alone or you're going to put your concealer and contour and so forth and so forth and so forth, it's important to set your face with some powder. Set loose powder or pressed powder, but either way you do need to set your face. And going over with the setting spray is even more helpful because it helps everything blend in together and help your skin, your face, and just for the foundation to melt and give you a skin-like finish. The powder conversation that we have going, I'm going to take this Fit Me powder just to dust over my face. The Fit Me powder also helps with removing excess shine on your face. Yes, girlies, remember, you don't want to be shiny. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the blush from Essence just to like kind of bronze and obviously have some blush. I don't want something too dark, and this is very light and also like a bronzy color, so it blends into the skin nicely and doesn't necessarily give me the whole blush effect, but also it can do that. Like, it's a multifaceted hand. You see, it's there, but like it's not there. It looks like just the natural warmth of my face. So pretty. And just a little by the sides of my nose. I really like this eye look. Like, it goes from like a subtle nude to a whole smoke situation. Like, we're blowing smoke. And the final step to the foundation routine is some highlighter, and I'm going in with the MAC mineralize skin finish, and this is an everyday highlighter for me, so I think it's best that I use it. Oh, she's so pretty. I think it's best I use it for this. Is so pretty, like combos are communicating. Oh, this is so pretty. Who's calling me? Yeah. And now the actual last step of the whole foundation routine is some setting spray, and I'll be using the Revlon hyaluronic fix setting spray. Look how that just rejuvenates the whole look, adds natural glow. This is so pretty. So that is the final look. Flawless foundation. Let me give you I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. I hope you also did learn something about the flawless application of foundation. If it's one thing, it still counts, and that's all I hope for, you know, that you at least get to grasp one thing that I said, you know. And also there are many different ways to do foundation, but like these are just the basics and things that I feel like are important and that contribute to having flawless foundation application besides the actual foundation and how you put it on itself. So I feel as though if you follow these steps, then you'll be able to acquire the flawless foundation look that you want for every day. This was a full glam look, so obviously if you're looking for like a much simpler, no makeup look type of thing, this is not the video to follow, especially like in how I applied the foundation and like the concealer, contour, whatnot. This is not for, you know, no makeup looks, you know. But yeah, then I'm really happy with this whole look. I thought it was gonna be a mess because of the eyes, but like, and also I was just a bit too hydrated. I was a bit too hydrated, and it was making everything too dewy for my liking, and I've never thought that I'd like too dewy, but I like the finish. It's a nice skin-like finish, genuinely. Like, it's full glam, but like it's still your skin. I don't know if I'm making sense, but in my head I make sense. All I know is that this look is cute, and if you agree, please press the thumbs up button, and don't forget to comment and subscribe to my channel, and also tell me what you would like to see next. Thank you.